Hey everyone, Laura Longo here from lauralongo.com. Just tried to go live, not sure if it worked. It was saying my connection was not working, so here I am again. And today we're going to talk about prospecting, and if prospecting makes you feel icky, then we're going to have a little chat and see what we can do to overcome that. So if you come on, just say who you are, where you're watching from. I'd love to be able to say hello. If you know anyone who could resonate with this message, then please feel free to share this with them and or tag them in the comments. I would appreciate that, and also would give you a shout out for that. So does prospecting make you feel icky? If you feel icky when you're prospecting, then drop a 1 in the comments. If I look over here, it's because my son's playing and I'm watching him at the same time. So I'm at the park with him, and he's fearless. So drop a 1 in the comments if prospecting at some point in your network marketing business has made you feel icky. And if you feel that way around prospecting, it's not sitting well with you because you're approaching conversations with people from a place of having an agenda, right? And you kind of know that in the back of your mind that you're going out for a specific purpose, and it just doesn't feel right for you. So it's causing either one of two things. It's either you're not prospecting at all because it makes you feel that way, or maybe you are prospecting because you still see that greater vision of what you're trying to accomplish, and maybe you're not having the best results from your prospecting endeavors because of the energy that it's coming from, right? So I heard something that I just thought was so brilliant from Suzanne Hart, who is a trainer in her network marketing company, and I just thought it was so brilliant that I would share with you, and it just did change my outlook on the word prospecting. And it was, what she said was to approach prospecting, or instead of using the word prospecting, use the word connecting, because that's what we're really doing, right? So instead of using the idea of prospecting, to reframe it and come from a place of authentic connecting with people. Okay, so does that make sense, right? And it really does change the energy around your activities, right? So for example, I'm at the park right now, and if your kids are playing and you meet another parent, okay, just say I'm chatting with another parent, okay? When I chat with that person, there's a reason for that, there's an agenda behind that, whether we know it or not, Maybe I want to see if this person's cool to see if I want to have a play date later with my son and her kids or whatever. Maybe I just want to have some adult conversation, right? Us moms need that sometimes. Maybe I want to see if she's the kind of person I'd want to work out with, and maybe I have a workout date with her, and I have a ton of friends that I do workouts with, right? So we connect on that level. Or maybe we connect because I want to find out if she'd be cool to hang out with my friends, my friends for a mom's girls night or whatever. Okay, so there are a number of different reasons that you would connect with people, and this business can be just the same. It could be around, very similar to that. Okay, so when you come from this energy, it's just cool. It just takes the pressure off. It's just finding out if this person is a fit for what you have, whether it be working out, friendship, whatever it is, or your business, okay, or your product, okay? So this is really, of course, this is simple and cool when, oh, got my son here. Are you okay, bud? All right. Okay, he's cool. So that's cool when you have a lot of time, right? You have a lot of time, you have 15, 20 minutes to, have a conversation. But what if you see someone and you have just a few minutes, and just from your first impression, you do want to find out whether or not, hey, Jessica, you want to find out whether or not you have a connection you want to develop a connection further to find out whether they're a fit for your business. Well, this is where I really like Ray Higdon's advice here. And to approach these kind of conversations, these quick conversations, as far as coming from a place of just finding out whether they're open instead of trying to close them, find out whether they're open to learning more instead of trying to close them right away. So how do you do this? Just simply ask, hey, I have to run to this appointment. I have to go pick up my daughter, whatever it is. And sorry, I'm just checking on my son. Multitasking, right? Hey, babes. Yeah? You're really hungry?
Yeah.
Okay. You're always really hungry. I always have to have snacks ready. Okay, here you go, bud.
Thank you, Mom.
Do you want to get in the car or do you want to play still? Okay. Stay on the playground part. So that's what happens, right? Hey, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. So, if you're, what you can say when you're trying to find out if someone is open is, hey, I have to run to this appointment, but I think you're really cool, or I think you're really sharp, whatever. Are you at all open to taking a look at a side project if it doesn't interfere with what you're already doing? Very simple. There's no pressure here. It's not confrontational. It's kind of pre-handling some objections that you might run into as far as the person saying they might not have time for it. And it's clear, totally upfront. And it's really important that you remember in this instance that you're not married to the outcome. You don't have any attachment to their answer because you're just finding out if they're open. And, this is just coming from an energy of service to people. And honestly, you could say, honestly, it may or may not be a fit. Let's just find out, if they are open. So I like to say, look at prospecting or connecting with your network marketing company kind of more along the lines of dating, where you're trying to find out whether the person is even someone you want to establish a further relationship with when you're exploring people to bring into your business. Because in the beginning, a lot of times you kind of just feel like you just want to take anybody who is interested, but that's really not the approach you want to have, because you might end up with a lot of people in your business that are more draining your energy, and that you do really want to make sure you're protecting your energy when you're in this business, right? So, does that make sense? Yes? Yes or yes? Does that make sense, everybody? So again, approach prospecting from coming from a place of authentic communication, authentic connecting with people, and see where it goes. Find out if they're open instead of trying to close right away. And I think that you'll see much greater results and outcomes in the long term, because we are doing this for the long term, right? So yes, thank you, Jessica. Absolutely makes sense, because you're wasting time. Exactly. Thank you, Brian, for that. So I'm here at the park with my son. I just had my daughter had her spring concert for school, and she was a little bit of a class clown, I will admit. So I got some good video of that, and it was super cute, just adorable. So going to play with him for a little bit and then head home to grab my daughters for some activities this evening, and kind of go from there. So I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please feel free to share. Hey, Michael. And I hope this was helpful. So have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.